All right, Henry here with Obsession UTV. We got Kenny with Showoff UTV. We want to go over some stuff with the race. It's getting close. Everybody has a bunch of questions. We appreciate everybody pre-registering for the camping. That's helping us out a lot. Friday is roll-in day. Everybody rolls in Friday, gets situated. We'll have all your camping spots ready for you, the ones that pre-registered. If you're showing up the day of, that's fine too. Just try to roll in with your group if you guys want to be camped next to each other. We'll kind of tech in cars Friday night if you want, if you have time. If not, we'll do it Saturday morning. Saturday morning, 9 o'clock is when the show and shine starts. For trucks and side-by-sides and quads, anything can go on the show and shine. We'll have
anything pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much anything. Price Design's giving away a $1,000 gift certificate for the UTV winner of that. We have some more stuff, trophies and stuff for the trucks and the quads also. Once show and shine's going, we also have Coleman bringing up a dyno. You guys can dyno your stuff at the same time. The dyno will be right there by the show and shine. After that, we need everybody's cars teched in, pre-registered before test and tune. Once you get pre-registered, then we can start test and tuning. We're gonna try to break it down and have, different lanes going different ways and keep it to where you're not racing anybody. You're not test and tuning next to anybody that you're gonna race, right? We are gonna do the truck drag Saturday night. And the reason we're gonna do the truck drag Saturday night is that way, once we're done test tuning everything, we'll go to truck drags. There's gonna be 3 classes: stock, street, and unlimited. The reason we're doing that is that way we could prep the track and have it brand new again Sunday morning for the quads and the UTVs. That way the trucks aren't tearing up the track for us. Saturday we have a live band coming. We'll have all the food vendors there, all the other vendors that are setting up for your side-by-sides, quads, whatever. Probably be cornhole tournament and some other stuff to do for the families Saturday night after the truck drags. We'll have a winner's circle Saturday night for the 3 truck classes. We'll give awards away for that. TCS is sponsoring that. Marcio, he's giving away a cash prize, so that was pretty cool of him. We appreciate that. Sunday, 9 o'clock, we have a driver's meeting. Everybody that's driving has to be at the driver's meeting. Once we do that, we'll get all the classes, what classes you're going to get into and all that. And we really need you guys to line up, and we'll have a schedule for, how we're going to do all that. But at the driver's meeting, we'll explain all that. When it starts getting into the faster cars and the faster quads, we will prep the track as much as you guys want. If you guys see a rut or something you don't like, let us know. We'll prep it. It's no big deal. We got plenty of time Sunday to run everything. So if there's 25 minutes to prep the track, that's not an issue. We want the track as nice as, you guys want it. I think that's a pretty good deal. After the races Sunday, we'll obviously have the winner's circle. We'll talk to everybody about racing and whatnot, have the giveaways and all that. So every class we have right now has pretty cool giveaways, whether it's a stock class getting, on top of the cash prize. Every class is going to have cash payout. We got whips to give away, belts, D&M exhaust. You can see our trophies here in the middle. We are throwing in a cool thing. If a MAVR takes any class, we're going to give away a full PCI radio for a MAVR. What else do we need?
We can go over just the basic rules and safety. Obviously, safety is going to be important, so make sure we have our helmets, wearing pants, closed-toe shoes, just the basics, guys. Obviously, this is not going to be a reckless event, so we need to be as safe as we can. Make sure nobody gets hurt. If we want to go over some of the class breakdowns, I guess.
Yeah, so UTV, pretty straightforward. Stock, obviously stock turbo, no no pure turbos, none of that. It just has to be a stock turbo. Pro Rs, naturally aspirated, can run in that class if they want. Bracket racing, so we'll do a couple brackets to where if we'll get a bunch of cars that are pretty competitive within the same time, and we'll put you guys in a class. 43 mil turbo class and 46 mil turbo class. We will tech those cars in. We don't care what fuel or anything like that. It's just going to be pretty much a 43. As long as you have a 43 mil class, I don't care if you're stock ECU, aftermarket ECU, anything like that goes in those two classes. And then also the unlimited class. Anybody can run in the unlimited class, whether it's a Pro R, whether it's a 43, 46. If you guys think your car's fast enough, that's not a problem. You guys can run in that class. Pro Rs will have their own class. That class is unlimited Pro R, run what you brung. Don't care about any mods as long as it's a Pro R and it still has a Pro R motor in it. The truck classes, again, stock, street, and unlimited. Obviously stock class, stock turbos, stuff like that. Street class, we'll put a limit on it. You can have traction bars in the street class. You can have, it has to be a streetable truck. You can't come out there with a full-blown, sled pulling truck or drag race truck. And then the unlimited is, again, wide open. That's the fastest trucks you guys can bring. That's what we're looking for. Banshees are 421 and Outlaw. And then we'll have a 450 four-stroke class and a 700 four-stroke class. We're not really going to do a stock 450, stock 700, just because it's hard to tell what those bikes have been done to. So everybody lies anyway on those. So 450, 700. The 450s can run in the 700 class. I think that's fair. And then kids classes, we'll have a couple different kids classes, whether it's razors or quads, whatever. It'll probably be like a 10 and under class. I feel like anybody over 11 or 12, they can start running 450s and stuff. So we don't really want a built 450 running in the kids class. They can run in the 450 class. And then we'll have pit bike races and stuff in between, keep everybody busy. We'll run those, 3 or 4 pit bikes wide and see who can get down the track without falling over. We do have a light. It's all set up. It'll have, time slips. It'll have a red light, staging lights. It's a legit light. Awards, again, we have trophies for every class. We have a bunch of stuff we're giving away in every class. So plus on top of the money payouts. The payouts should be pretty high, especially for like the unlimited class. It's $500 entry, and there's going to be quite a few unlimited cars. What else?
What is our entry fees per class for quads, side-by-sides?
Stock class for UTVs is $100. Stock class for trucks is $100. The bracket classes, probably do $200 entry. 43, 46, it's kind of up to you guys. Let us know. We would like to see a $300 entry fee on those. That's kind of a class we added after the fact. So it's a lot of money to race, but everybody wants high payouts. You got to pay to play the game. If you want high payouts, you're gonna have to pay to get into the track. Unlimited's $500 buy-in. We are gonna do chip draws on the unlimited class to make it fair. We're not gonna, it'll be totally chip drawed. So that way there's no argument about that. Pro R class is gonna be $500 entry, just because that's another gonna be a fast class. You start getting cars like Jaime's in there and stuff, like it's going to be very competitive and a lot of fast cars. So you want high payouts, you're going to have to pay to race. Street trucks, $200, unlimited's $300. 421 and Outlaw, $100 buy-in. 450, $700, we'll just do $100 buy-ins. I think that's fun for everybody, and we don't need super. There should be still going to be a high payout, because there's going to be a lot of quads there. The kids, they can run for free. We're not going to charge them to come in, and they'll still get some cool cool trophies and stuff like that. You know, pit bike races, that's for bragging rights. So there won't be a buy-in for that.
As far as the event, Friday, obviously, people can be rolling in. There's no real set time, so whenever you guys want to show up, we'll have guys waiting at the ticket booth pretty much to set everyone up if you're camping, guide you to your camping spots. We still need to lay out everything, so best thing to do is show up with your buddies. We can't really hold too many spots because we don't know who's all showing up, so just best thing to do if you're going to be rolling in with the crew, make sure you guys come in together. That way we can put everyone in the best spots we can. We don't have any wasted spots. Obviously, the people that are allowing us to put the event on are going to have staff working, so just make sure you guys are polite, be respectful to everyone so we can keep this stuff going. It's very important that we're following safety rules, make sure we're not doing any fires out there, zero tolerance on fires. Let's make sure we just keep everybody accountable and don't ruin the event.
Yeah, no fireworks also. It's dry country up there. You guys, obviously we can't have fires. That's anywhere in the mountains right now. It looks like it's going to be cooler weather though, so that's good.
Water truck's going to be there watering the area, so we won't have to worry about dust too much, so it'll be pretty enjoyable. Obviously, you know, mind the speed through camp and stuff like that if you're cruising around your side-by-sides. We don't want anyone doing anything reckless out there. Obviously, it's a weekend event, which everybody should be very happy they get to spend a weekend doing something like this. So hopefully everyone shows up and makes it possible where we can keep doing this every year. There will be some merch available for this event. We didn't do a whole lot of numbers, so make sure if you guys are interested in it, it's first come, first serve. Get that merch for the event. We will have vendors there also selling shirts. So vendors should be there rolling in Thursday or Friday, so everything should be ready. We should have food, live band, like you said. So we're still working on some side games for people to enjoy with the family. So as we get closer to the event, we'll get everything dialed in, get everything taken care of.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Let's talk about the cars that are going. We got some pretty sweet cars that are supposed to be showing up. Talked to D&M. They got some fast cars. They're coming up. We got R&R Motorsports out of Utah. He's building a pretty sweet car. He's been running that car for a while. Used to running the Outlaw races. Ryan Dortch, Sandbox Girls. He's got one of the fastest four-seaters around. That guy's super competitive. Michael Gassaway, he's been killing it this year at HFS. He's got two cars that are coming that are pretty impressive to watch. We're hoping Jaime shows up with his Pro R. That car is super impressive. There's a lot of big fast cars coming, and we're super excited to see them. Definitely don't want no drama at this race. You know, it's fun and family event. We're just there to have a good time and everybody race.
Also, we're going to have photography, videographers there, taking pictures the whole time. I will be doing interviews with guys that want to be involved, so we put a video together. So be open to the camera guy when he shows up to get some videos of you guys' cars, do a little walk around. That way everyone's involved. The sport's obviously getting pretty big out here, so it's very important, you know, everybody pitches in, get involved, make some videos, get some good content out there.
Yeah, and then we'll probably do at the show and shine. We'll have a loudest stereo competition too. I know there's a lot of cars out there with super loud stereos, so that'd be cool. And if you guys aren't racing, there's plenty of stuff to do to come watch and hang out and go camping. I mean, there's no reason, you know, you can still go in the show and shine. You can still do a bunch of the stuff and hang out. It'll be a good weekend. So it's not just, you know, for racers. There's a lot of spectators that are going to come too.
Yeah, and the camping's open to spectators, pretty much anyone. So it's not just locked into the people that are doing that event. So if you're interested in spending the weekend there just camping as a spectator, no problem. If you have a golf cart side by side, you just want to cruise around, no problem. Obviously, you're just going to have to enter your car if you want to race. But if you just want to cruise around, no problem. Also, for the people that just want to show up on specific days, gate's going to be open, what, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock
Yeah,
in the
8
morning?
o'clock in the morning till whenever.
Do we have a closing time?
Not really. Totally open to that. Depends on how late we're running and stuff. So